Old Harbor Point. Have they started piling the contaminated land yet down on Harbor Point?
Not that I know of. They still haven't gotten the final requirement, which is to do this air quality testing. But the EPA and the Maryland Department of Environment said that the overall plan has been approved. Last week, the Board of Estimates approved the first tranche, is what it's called, $36 million of the TIF, the money that will be going to subsidize the infrastructure for Harbor Place. And that is going to be used as a collateral for a loan by M&T Bank of around $170 million. And that all is going into the Exelon Tower and the building of some of the roads. Remember, it's now a waste site with a cap on it, of building over this cap. So it looks like, after all the controversy, that it will be getting going. The question as we go forward is going to probably be a bit of a financial question. It's a risky project. The developer, Michael Beatty, we found out last week, is not putting up any of his own money into this. So
he's not.
No. He said that, and it was.
Why were these people running behind him like he's Jesus?
Well, maybe because he is like Jesus. He's a little poorer than we all thought. He has said, and the documents have been very hard to come by. We've had to, the Brew and Daily Record have had to put in public information requests. But the information we now have is that Beatty claims to have spent $9.5 million in the development process thus far, of which he certainly has spent a large amount on engineering costs and environmental costs. But as he proceeds now, he has put in zero amount of money, and basically the city is guaranteeing the construction loan. It's probably not tremendously risky because the underlying property, all things being equal, has a lot of value. But it's a unusual arrangement. The bonds are not being sold in the open market. They're basically going to M&T Bank. So it's an unusual arrangement. It's a risky arrangement, and everything is going to have to go right. They're really banking on that the Exelon Tower will be built in the next 2 years, that will be fully leased, and that will stabilize this project. And that's something that we're going to have to look clearly over, because this taxpayer does have a big stake in this. We've put a lot of skin into this game.
Mm-hmm.